Hi everybody, this is Carol Hill. Today is December 3rd, 2017. I wanted to show you something I just happened to come across, and it is some new games that the Family History Technology Lab at Brigham Young University has added to their website. I was so excited about this, and think this is going to be a lot of fun that you're going to love. So to get to this website, you'll want to go to the fhtl.byu.edu up here at the top, and if you want, go ahead and stop the video and write that down so you don't have to go back to it. And so what I found is that these guys, I should say BYU, has some new games, and what you want to do is come over here to the right hand side. These I've talked about a little bit before in another video, but you're going to want to come to the very bottom to this smiley face, this white smiley face. And this will come to this point and tell you that these are personalized crossword puzzles, word searches, coloring pages, and more. So what you want to do is just go ahead and either click on the face or anywhere on the screen, and you will be brought to this screen that tells you that you will need to log in with FamilySearch. So you will need to have your tree on FamilySearch, and hopefully you have pictures and things uploaded too. So let's go ahead and get started by logging into FamilySearch. And remember, if you don't have an account, you can get a free account right here and start doing your tree, and you can have all this fun. So anyway, these are the 5 new games: a matching game, Ancestor Coloring, Crossword, Word Search, and Word Scramble. And all of this comes from your FamilySearch ancestors on FamilySearch. So I clicked on the first one, which is the memory game. On this game, you can select up to 4 players. I'm going to go ahead and just leave it as player 1 to show you. You can also select different levels. I'm going to go ahead and select the easy level because that'll just bring up the cards a little bit faster. So this is the matching game, and what you do is you just start clicking on the matches. That's my grandma and my mom. Oh, there's my mom. So I'm going to go ahead and click those 2. That's my mom. Not the greatest picture. But what I really like about this matching game is it gives her names. So any of these matches will give their names. And I love that because then your kids and grandkids will be able to start learning their ancestors' names and associate it with the picture as well. So let's go ahead and go back to the home. And now what we're going to do is the Ancestor Coloring. And what's really neat about this is you can choose pictures from different places. You can choose it from a URL. I tried doing my Google Photos and it wouldn't work. I was kind of disappointed, but maybe someday. You can upload them from the computer. You can upload multiple folders, or you can find your pictures on FamilySearch. I've done quite a few pictures, posted them up on FamilySearch, so there's quite a few there. So I'm going to go ahead and select that option. And look at how fast this comes up. This comes up with my dad, myself, my grandparents, just a bunch of my ancestors, and it keeps loading. And I'm not sure how many pages it will load, but it will load several. And so what you can do is you can reset the sliders down here, which means if you've made any changes with these, you can reset those. And let me show you. So what they've done is they've just taken a picture and change the contrast. And if you go, whoops, let me show you. If I slide this over the left, it gets closer to what the picture looks like. But they've kind of made it so it looks like a coloring book. But you can change all those and then reset the filters if you want as well. You can save all of the pictures and print those. And you can also save selected. So you can select, if you want just certain pictures, you can just select those by clicking on there and it comes up as green. Also, you can remove the pictures that you don't want. So you can easily just select it. So it's pretty quick. And then you could just print the book out and you're on your way, giving your kids something to do, or your grandkids. So I think this is I love it. I think this is a great fun way for them to get to know their ancestors too by coloring them. Okay, back to the home, and then we're going to look at the crossword puzzle. So this one is a little bit tougher. So you click begin to go ahead and look at this crossword puzzle, which what it does is it uses the names of your ancestors, pretty much their first names, and it starts timing you. So this could give you a little anxiety, but because what's hard is all it's asking you is what is your father's mother's mother's father's father's mother. And so it can be pretty tough to find these names, but I was thinking this would be fun because you could have someone looking at the pedigree, or you could be looking at the pedigree on FamilySearch, and then you could figure out what goes in these blanks, but a little bit more tough. But let me show you two. So I was trying to see which one I could do. Your mother's mother is 3 down. So my mother's was Bessie. So what you do when you start typing them, as you can see, if I do the B, it comes up as, I was just going to show you. If you're wrong, it's going to come up with, the letter will be red. If you're right, then it'll just fill it in black. So that means you're right if it's like that. So anyway, just try that, but it could be fun. This could be challenging, kind of be a fun way to learn your ancestors too. Okay, so let's go to the word search. And you just click begin. Look how fast this goes. It's amazing to me how fast this goes. This also starts timing you to see how fast you can do this puzzle. And what this does is it's just going to come up with, it puts your ancestors' names there, and then you just, find them on this word search. One thing you can do too on most of these is you can actually print this out. So you can print it out and let your kids and grandkids do it. It'd be a great activity at a reunion, I think, or anytime. And what you do on this, it's interactive. So you just would click the first letter and then down to the last, and it turns green when you get it right. So super easy, but hard probably to find some of these names in there. It's a pretty good word search puzzle. Okay, ready for the last one? The last one is the word scramble. So this just scrambles the first names or the full name of your ancestors, and then you just will need to unscramble them. And typically you'll have the capital letter will be the first name. And I'm just looking through here seeing, I've done this a few times, and so it keeps coming up different every time I do it. So it changes all the time. It's not going to be the same. But what you would do is just type in the answer, and then it'll just do a little check mark to show that you got it right. So anyway, that is it. And I hope you'll have fun checking these out and using these for whatever you would like to use them for. And remember that it works really good on the mobile. If you go to the website, that same URL, it's great. They have a really good mobile app too. So anyway, take a look and hope you're having a good day.